There we go. Wait. There we go.
Streamlabs, please.
Laptop being very slow. Eli, I guess since you're watching through Twitch, you're in charge of making sure the Twitch stream itself is fine. That's your job. Mars is here just to make sure I don't go insane because Team Dark is Team Dark.
It's a time.
It's a time. I mean, so I do have kind of a funny story about Team Dark. A friend once dared me to beat the final level of Team Dark without dying. Like, if I died, I had to restart completely. I did it my second try.
Oh.
And got an A rank.
Oh, nice.
So, that shut that friend up. And after the events of Sonic Adventure 2, which I think you were there for, Shadow died and now he's not dead, so everything's fine now.
Yeah, everything's okay. He's dead but also not, so it's fine.
He's dead but also not.
Yeah.
And then we're just all very confused, like, why are you still alive? Why is this robot trying to kill us? We don't even know where this base is.
Have they even retconned, like, Shadow's story, or is it still just like, yeah, just think whatever you want, I guess?
Pretty much, especially when you get to Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know if it's just me, but the game seems kind of... audio is kind of choppy. The game's audio is choppy. I don't know what to do about that. Admittedly. You just woke up. I don't know what to do about the game audio being choppy, but... So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with audio game. With a kind of bad game audio. Apologies for that. Twitch streaming is a thing.
Yeah, when Lauren and I were doing Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney, which I thought they were gonna fight to the death, but they didn't. I was kind of disappointed.
How dare they not fight to the death?
The game would like slow itself down, and we were just like, oh gee.
Would that be like an emulator issue, or?
Yeah, that was an emulator issue.
Okay. I'm playing this on admittedly actual hardware, and I do regret it sometimes. Because I tell you what, if you're trying to stream, when you use a capture card and something that's doesn't have a HDMI, it's a pain. It's a whole deal, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, I
have to get a second monitor so I can stream on my PC and not my Mac.
Heck yeah. God, we got level 3 dudes already. Last time we played this on...
Congratulations, Rude, you are now 3 years old.
You're 3 years old. Last time we played Sonic Heroes, we played Team Chaotix, and I can at least enjoy the fact that I don't have to find stuff in the stage. I can just try and beat the stage normally.
What is your opinion on Sonic Heroes? My brother doesn't like it.
Sonic Heroes is probably my second favourite Sonic game. I really love this game. It was...
What's your favourite?
Sonic Adventure, the first one. It was that and yeah, it was that and Sonic Heroes that I grew up on as a kid, so a lot of nostalgia here.
Ah, okay, I see. I like the Sonic Heroes song.
The Sonic Heroes theme is great. All the Sonic Heroes music is good. I even like With Me, which I know a lot of people don't like because it's like super cheesy, and like when I say that I mean it's like ridiculously cheesy.
Oh, so it's like even cheesier than like...
Yeah, like it's hi Paige in chat. Probably the only Sonic song that we could...
Oh my god, this Paige!
probably the only Sonic song that could rival it in cheese is With Me. Not With Me. Fist Bump. Because I know that those two are being compared a lot when that came out.
I'll take it from here.
Imagine. So before we started stream, Lauren posted about Mario Sunshine in your server,
Oh yeah,
and I'm
she's like, I hate Mario Sunshine.
and I'm like, good opinions here. And I'm like, imagine growing up with Mario Sunshine instead of Sonic Heroes. You do need to play it again, Paige. I just skipped that checkpoint, and I'm not looking back. We're living on the edge. My opinion is I played this game. Sadly, one of the points with Sonic Heroes is that it's never been re-released. Sega's just like, yeah. So in a sense, it sort of is Mario Sunshine of Sonic, where it's just literally never been re-released, besides recently. But I think it's because, well no, it was re-released once. If you had a PS3, you could play the PS2 version. You could download the PS2 version. So pretty much, it's already the bad version of the game, but now emulated on the PS3. But I can't imagine it being too good. But she doesn't have a PS3.
I hate animation. Animation sucks. I hate it here. Please never become an animator. If you do, all you are asking for is pain.
Honestly, the only animation style that I've really actually considered like doing stuff with is stop motion, because I'm like I collect Transformers. I want to do stop motion stuff, and I feel like that would go horribly for
Stop
me.
motion is fun. I did multiple like animation camps on stop motion when I was younger, and they were a lot of fun. That's when I was like really into Spore. I had a character, her name was Kitty Spine, and she looked ridiculous. I still think I have the original file on my Spore Wii. Yeah, I played Spore on the Wii, like the Wii game for Spore.
I didn't even know Spore was on the Wii.
Yeah, it's called Spore Hero.
Spore Heroes.
It's nothing like Spore
Heroes. Spore Heroes.
It's nothing like the one for PC. Like, there's like a whole plot line to it.
I had Spore on DS. I didn't even realize Spore was on these different consoles. I just thought it was the PC game.
Yeah, I had both Spore on the DS and Wii. I never completed the DS one, but I did complete the Wii one.
I guess just going back a few topics, I would say probably the best bet to play Sonic Heroes nowadays would be to hopefully have a Wii and buy the GameCube version, or like I heard the 360, not the 360, but the Xbox version is alright, so you can just play it on a 360. I don't know, games from this era are hard to find. How dare they be? The only reason I know about Spore was because of the PBG video. I think it was PBG that made that video. Hello? You still there?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm just...
Sorry, I'm looking at references for my animation, because references are good, especially for animation. And I don't know how to animate, so yeah. I mean, I do, but like...
You had it on GameCube page. Yeah, to be fair, I think it's generally the GameCube version is the best version of the game. So just play it on that. But actually, to be fair, probably the best way to play it is Dolphin nowadays, because that's free. Paige asks, what are you animating, Mars?
I'm animating a slug cat.
Slug cat.
Slug cat. Today I bought all the rainbow pins.
Valid.
And I'm just like, I don't have a problem.
It's like me with Transformers. I think I have like 3 coming tomorrow at some point.
I'm still waiting for my Slugcat Monk plush to come in.
Ooh.
I ordered that in like December. But like it's the holidays. Like they've been in transit for like a while now, but they'll be here eventually.
When it arrives, you should have a face cam, but instead of the face cam, it's just the monk.
It's just the monk. Yeah. You're right. I should do that.
Monk cam. Shakes that post about
Monk cam.
I'll take it from here. I'll get from here. I'll take it from here. Useless.
I think after this, I'm probably gonna like quickly like move my laptop closer to me so I can have a better angle where I play instead of like looking. Because I think at the moment I'm like looking like tilting my head completely off the TV screen to look at the chat. So if I'm slow to chat, I apologise at the moment. Sonic Heroes is not giving me time to look at chat. That's a turtle.
When I was streaming Rain World, I used to get like super distracted by chat.
Streaming's hard because you have to like
and then I would
multitask
die.
so much.
Yeah.
Omega, please get up there.
Jumping in power.
I have a Mighty Nuclear Rectangle version to be animated. Rectangle's good. I just need that to be canon. Like, we're almost there. Just give it to me. IDW Sonic Writers. Ah, please. There we go. It was always weird to me that Omega's like smaller than the Eggpawns. I think on like the official height chart app.
Is he?
Yep.
Huh.
On the official height chart, he's shorter than Eggman, which is always funny to me. And then Gamma's just like super tall. Paige says that they die in Ring would simply by existing. Oh, the question is, will this section of the game glitch for me? Oh, we've made a mistake here.
What happened?
I was in flight mode, so I didn't fall down as quickly as I was like, and then the thing started chasing me before I hit the ground. But we should be fine now. We've got this level. Omega's a wide boy. He is wide. He's just a little robot. He's a little robot who's like out for blood. He's pretty much a robot equivalent of a Chihuahua, but can do actual damage.
So what you're saying is you've never been bit by a Chihuahua?
I never. I don't know. Can a Chihuahua burn down your house though?
Probably. You ever seen Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
No.
Oh, you're the ones who are playing games with my army.
Oh
They're
yeah.
Chihuahuas, and they talk.
Oh no.
Whoa.
If you look carefully at the subtitles here, the subtitles clip through the. Yep, there we go. Through the boss. Paige says apparently it's awful. That movie.
Oh, Beverly Hills Chihuahua? Yeah, I don't remember anything of it other than it was, it sure was something.
please don't hit me. No, not the rotary attack. Anything but that, please. I guess also flashing images warning, because when this boss gets really close to the camera, I come back here. I'm not done with you.
Get back here! It's like Rhyme.
Shadow is just Ryan. Or would Omega be Ryan?
I think Vector would be Ryan. Like Vector would be like Ryan if Ryan was obsessed with money. I can't draw circles. I hate it here.
I don't think Ryan has any concept of money. He just looks at it and is like, Shulk, you know what to do with this. Just get me the stuff I need.
There's this one post that's like Fiora's writing a letter to Ryan, and like she's like, wait, can Ryan read? And she pauses, and then she goes, Shulk, if you're reading this to Ryan. So good.
I love this level. I'm pretty sure I said this last time I played Sonic Earth, but it was weird that they brought this back in Forces, and also made it completely white.
Which level?
Grand Metropolis. But I think in Forces it was just called Metropolis. But like it had the vibe of this level, only it wasn't as good because it didn't have as much colour.
You know, Forces.
Let's get moving.
Forces. I feel like when I do Forces, I should just never speak about that game. Just talk about other things besides the game itself.
Yeah. Forces is interesting. I watched my brother play some of it because Andrew or Ditto, as you know, we knew each other before he moved, and he brought his PS4 to our house because we didn't have a PlayStation at the time, and we played Sonic Forces, and my brother was like, these controls feel so weird.
I'll be honest, Paige. Forces is just it's literally the definition of okay. It's like it's not anything like too good, but it's not anything too bad.
Spectacular.
I think people just over exaggerate how bad it is, because it's really not that bad. Like if you compare it to stuff like Boom
Like 06
or 06
and the like.
or Cyberpunk, it's not anywhere close to that.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't played Cyberpunk, but I've heard the tales.
oh no, Mario Sunshine. I mean, it's more competent. It's more polished than Mario Sunshine. Like the game itself actually works, unlike Mario Sunshine. And plus nothing in.
It's just so automated, like especially like the boost sections, but like sometimes it doesn't even like function properly. Like I don't know. There's a lot of weird things about Forces, and like it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's just okay. It's like I just like I want something better. It's like, come on, give me.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone like had their hopes up, and then they got Forces, and then they were like.
I think a lot of people, including myself, were just sort of like, no Shadow, not that mood. We were just more so hoping for like
Something good.
well, because we saw the first
Or
trailer and it was
better.
like more serious than that, and we were at the point we were just really sick of the haha body mitt nose hair style of humor they've been going for the past few games. So we were just glad to see something serious, and then it just didn't.
Baldy nose hair.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun whenever we get to Lost World and Colours. I mean, I like Colours. Lost World would be interesting to go back to.
Also, they never explain why there's wisps.
Yeah, they never explained it, and that's annoyed everyone, including me. what they've said recently, in the comics have said this, they've said this off the games as well, is that the some rifts just decided, oh, we like it here. Even though the ending of Colours clearly showed that literally all of them left. So some just stayed because they were like, they were like, okay, one guy came to pretty much take over our planets. Now we're taking over yours. We're here to stay, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh no, Paige. I hope that gets better
I
soon.
mean, if someone tried to take over my planet, I'd try to take over theirs just out of spite, you know?
I would like to remind people that in the same universe exists the Black Arms and the Wisps. So you got these really colourful group of aliens, and then the Black Arms who are just the complete opposite. But that's next game.
Yeah, they really are just the complete opposite, huh?
That's the next game though, at least, so we can see them there when we play Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, 10 stories.
Shadow the Hedgehog 2. What if they made that?
I wouldn't mind, honestly. I'm like, you know what? Another game where you don't play as... Honestly, I would have a Silver the Hedgehog game.
A silver game would be cool, yeah. I mean, I like Silver.
I like
He's
Silver as well.
silly. He's a dumb little 14-year-old who, you know...
How can you not?
Year-old.
How can you not love Silver? He doesn't know what he's doing
Yeah,
half the time.
exactly. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Someone just said to him, "Yo, can you kill this person?" He's like,
Neither do I.
"Okay." Yeah, it's very relatable. So it's like, someone comes to me like, "Can you kill this person?" I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not?" I actually look forward to revisiting 06 because, like, I don't know, I just need that sort of Sonic game again. No, Shadow, you dumb, no. I lost all my points. That means I can't get an A rank.
Oh no.
I should probably get all the emblems in these games at one day. One point in my life I will.
Someday.
Someday. And then I can play super hard mode. So when I used to play this game when I was younger, I played it on the PC version, and for some reason that version of the game was like super slow. So like, it would take like 2 seconds for 1 second to pass, and I don't understand why. I think just our family computer is really slow. So, like, imagine me as a kid just playing these levels where you have to wait for the pole to rise up or for the doors to open, and I'm just like, well. Also, Team Dark's ability is that they can, once they do a Team Blast, they will freeze time. What I didn't know as a kid was if you click the Team Blast button again while time is frozen, you can immediately unfreeze it, because sometimes you just need to have time move to advance the stage. I didn't know that as a kid either, so it's just a lot of waiting. Shadow! No, Shadow! Why would...
Shadow.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? No, he doesn't know about Maria anymore. He's forgotten. And then when
that's really sad.
And then when he's reminded, he's like, "How about I team up with some aliens?" That sounds fun.
And destroy the universe.
You know, I'm thinking about that. That's really weird. Why is he part alien? I know I give like modern Sega a lot of shit for the stuff they say about the Sonic universe, but Shadow being an alien is still weird. I think the recent one was they recently said that they have no concept of money in the Sonic universe, and I'm like, have you ever?
Oh, that's not true.
That's not true. Ooh, Chow Garden Black Market. That wasn't. Maybe it was just part of their plan to erase the Chow Garden from existence because they really do not want to bring it back for whatever reason. Even as someone who like never really cared that much for the Chow Garden nowadays, even I'm like, why have you not brought this back? Shadow is furry Sephiroth. Thanks, Eli, for that. One-winged hedgehog or something. I don't know.
One-winged hedgehog.
Have you heard of One Ring Kong? Mars?
Yes! Oh my god, it shows up on my recommended all the time.
I love that video so much. It's so good. DK. Hi, Ditto. They're both part alien. I guess I'm trying. I should know this because I literally played FF7. I literally just finished that game like yesterday. Hey, I'm trying to remember. Like, was Sephiroth actually part alien? Was that just like a lie? That no, I think he was part alien, but he didn't realize that. He thought he was part ancient. Oh my god.
What happened?
Thank you, Paige, for
What
the
happened?
subscription at tier 1. That's very much appreciated. I was just very happy to hear that alert go off. It's funny because like my alerts, I usually I'm done with my alerts. I'm like, let's base it off a transformer I want to buy, and I'm still waiting for the sound wave to become available. It's cool, Paige. I appreciate the subscription and now.
I don't feel like doing line art, so I'm just gonna clean up the sketch because I'm lazy.
See, I hear a lot about how artists hate line art, but I don't know. I feel like that was the one bit I didn't mind.
I hate line art because like the thing with line art is the sketch will look really good, and you're like, yay! And then you do the line art, and it's like,
Oh yeah. I think I remember I did enjoy shading at one point. I enjoyed doing like the cell shading.
shading is like the best part.
I haven't done that in ages, but also I'm like, me and Art have taken a break from each other, and we've not taught since.
Art is hard. I don't know why I decided to become an artist.
It was like, well,
Guess it's just one thing I'm good at.
I put the
So
pencil
like,
on the
alright, well.
I put the pencil on the paper, and my life has gone downhill ever since.
Yep, pretty much. Draw a lot of owls because I was obsessed with the Guardians of Gahul series. And the funny thing is, I was so obsessed with that series, yet nowadays I remember nothing that happened aside from what happened in the movie.
It's more like
I
farts.
can't remember any details or characters for the life of me. And it's not that it was a forgettable series, it's just for some reason, I don't remember anything.
Huh.
And I would love to like go and reread the books, but like I don't have them anymore.
I'm trying to think if there was ever like a series that was like that for me, where I loved it as a kid, but I just remember nothing of it nowadays.
Oh yeah, and then there's Wings of Fire, which I like vaguely remember the first book, and yeah.
That's View Seekers. What are Seekers? His page. Because when I hear Seekers, I think of Transformers. The bear version of Warrior Cats. Okay. I think I vaguely know what Warrior Cats is.
Oh yeah, Warrior Cats. I remember what happens in Warrior Cats just because of all the animations I watched as a kid.
Ah, turtle.
Chaos control.
Turtle. I like the enemies in this game. They are iconic. At least in my mind, they are. And then, like, Generations with the egg pawns improved. Oh god, what have I done? I jumped at the wrong time. And then Generations improved the designs of the egg pawns, and then Lost World ruined it.
It's really sad.
It is. How dare Lost World ruin this franchise? I'm looking forward to going back to Lost World just because I remember, like, nothing of it.
Oh, you know one thing from Guardians of Galaxy I do remember
What's
is
that?
the video game.
The video
We
game.
still have it.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a Wii game for it.
There was a Wii game for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Was the game any good?
It was fun as far as I remember it. I replayed it relatively recently. Like I think in the summer I played some of it again.
Have you ever?
And I enjoyed what I played of it.
Ever watched Watership Down? Ditto, just
I've heard of Watership Down, but I've never actually seen it before. I've seen bits and pieces of it.
super
here.
violent. Was that the one which was like about the animals trying to find a new home and they all just kept getting killed every
Yeah, that
episode?
was the one with the rabbit. That was the one with the rabbit.
Okay, yeah, I think I know about that one. Don't remember how I know about it. Bunny death. Oh no. Oh, that's Farthing's Woods. Okay. Yeah, I know about that one. I don't know about Watership Down. I guess. I'd be very surprised if there was like multiple. Rouge, can we please? If there was multiple kid shows about dying animals. That doesn't seem like a very potiphal can we please? That doesn't seem like a very good market. Very potiphal market, in my opinion. I was Omega, not Shadow. I tried to do a homing attack as Omega. Just triggered my Vietnam flashback with that movie. Right, can we like... No, we missed again. Let's not do that jump then. Sonic Heroes, please help me. Challenge. Remember the Age of CG Penguins movie? No.
Yes.
Oh, for some reason that...
I do. I don't remember anything about it, but I do vaguely remember
Oh,
because when I was younger, I was obsessed with penguins.
I was also obsessed with penguins.
That was baby's first hyperfixation was penguins.
Oh, for some reason that reminds me that oh, I remember seeing a while back about it was this anime or OVA or something about these penguins in a war, and the thing is though it looked exactly like like the penguins from Club Penguin, like the penguin designs. So like it was going around as like this Club Penguin war movie, and I'm just like, excuse me. What?
Cool penguin war movie.
It's like, this is why they shut down? Too much war happening on the island behind. I don't want to know the politics of Club Penguin.
Politics of Club Penguin.
Pretty sure there's like a line on the Club Penguin wiki or something that was like, it is unknown what government Club Penguin has before Herbert took over.
Did he officially take over, or was that like...
He took over for
I don't remember.
one party in 2013, I want to say.
Oh yeah, I remember.
For Operation Blackout. That was the best party. That was the best part about Club Penguin.
Yeah. Although I really like the dinosaur party for obvious reasons.
What about the pirate parties?
Yes. Although I wasn't into pirates when I was younger, I still enjoyed them, but like I wasn't as into pirates as I am now.
Alright, let's not jump. There we go. I think my favourite as a kid was like the music parties. Club Penguin War Crime Edition. Excellent. I mean, shutting down Club Penguin was probably
my favorite edition.
The Club Penguin War Party. Oh yeah, I also remember the superhero party, where it was just like Marvel superheroes, because Disney wanted to do
I
that
remember
promotion.
when they released the orange puffles and they had like a box dimension.
I remember I think I joined too late for the orange puffles to be new, but I remember the brown puffles.
I remember the brown puffles.
I remember getting a free
the whole
one.
like journey you had to go on.
Yeah.
To get them.
I think the thing that blew my mind was that you could only have 18 puffles because they only just wanted to have like 2 of each colour. So when I got there and it was like, here's your 19th puffle, I'm like, you can have this many. Have the laws of
so
puffle ownership. I had so many, and then I think I just started letting them go because I'm like, I was very I was like worried that they would all leave me, so I'm like, I'll just let you all go, so I don't have to stress about this as much. I kept one of each colour.
One of my Tumblr mutuals was talking about how they were afraid that if they kept the cheat codes on in Final Fantasy VII that they were going to get a bad ending, so I sent them an ask reassuring them that that's not going to happen, you'll be fine.
There's cheat codes in Final Fantasy VII?
Well, they're not cheat codes, they're more like accessibility options. Like the limit stuff and the always having your HP and MP charged and no random
those
counters and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are just like added stuff for the game. I use those because I'm like
and speed up and stuff.
I use those because I'm like, well, I've played this game already, so I think I have the right to use these. I'm just gonna get to level 99.
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get all the limit breaks, and nothing can stop me. It's the only way you're gonna get Eris level 4 at this. Speed up is like, there's points where like, when I go back, I'm like, I have to question like, is the game lagging because it's so slow? Shadow, please. Shadow, please.
Shadow!
Shadow, stop getting shot. Golden Saucer flashbacks. God, Chocobo Racing, I still don't understand.
Me neither. I mean, I did it on my like second try. Still don't understand that. How it works.
Same. Well, what I did on my first try, I actually like switched it to manual. On my second try, I just kept it in automatic and won. I'm like, well, okay, if I don't do anything, I win. Cool. I just like Cloud's really terrible model in the Chocobo Racing. And like his eyes are placed too far. I finished the roller coaster to the Gold Saucer in Minecraft. Oh yeah, I logged on last night and saw. I built some houses under the Gold Saucer last night. So we got to Coral Town and blew them up. So they'd be like, they're ruined. Just like in the game.
Just like in the game.
Just like in the game, people's lives are in ruins. Hooray.
Yep.
Shadow, please!
Shadow doesn't listen to anyone.
Shadow, like, I don't want to homing attack the enemy today.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was like the coolest thing ever.
Oh,
and
we
I,
all
like,
did.
Wanted to... Like, I would watch the opening like a million times. I remember one time before Liz and I started dating, they were like, "Have you seen the intro to Shadow the Hedgehog?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "But have you seen it?" And I'm like, "Liz, Shadow the Hedgehog was like my entire childhood. Like, all I wanted was to play that game."
See, like, I know people make fun of it, but like, that's literally like why it's the way it is, because they're like, kids will find this cool, and kids did. So
Yeah.
you know, we make fun of it, but it worked. My childhood was Chow Garden. Same page. D. I'm surprised that isn't an E. I'm gonna say F then, but there's no F ranks in this game. Why do Sonic
F
games
rank.
give you grades? It's like, oh, listen, Sonic, I'm having enough stress with
With
school. I don't need you giving me grades as well.
And you are...
Oh no, is Vector's gonna say the line again. There we go.
Our
I'm a computer.
Very classy, Vector. Very classy. Rayman 3 and Sonic Hill was my childhood. I played Rayman 3 like a few years ago. That was fun. Oh yeah, now we get to beat up the Chaotix. Hooray!
Beat them up.
Beat him up. Go, Rouge! Just... I think I did describe this boss fight as pretty much it's 3D Smash Brothers. Just knock them off the stage.
Oh no! Oh no, no.
Oh no, not SBO's tail. I can't tell what's going on. Where are they? Okay, cool. SBO's dead. SBO.
Animating with gradients is now officially my least favorite thing, because you never know if you've got the right gradient or not.
Uh-oh. Wait, can I collect these rings that fell out of me? The second I did this one. Where the fuck is Charmy? Look guys, this is taking too long. Can you guys just like fall off the stage already? No, Rouge, I need you. My thumb hurts. Please, I'm begging you, Vector. Oh, there we go. Time to beat the shit out of Chammy B, finally. The Sonic game we've all been waiting for.
Everyone's dream.
I think like in Sonic Generations, being here like the cutscene where Sonic saves everyone, I think Charmy is the only one where like both Sonics are just like, oh what the fuck did we just save? Why this kid?
I wonder. Find those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle mode.
Hey guys, wait for me!
We were just like the mother and Shadow and Omega are rowdy kids.
Don't forget that.
Like guys, don't get lost in the casino.
You're too serious, Omega.
You shouldn't be gambling. Oh, we need to get a bingo as Shadow the Hedgehog. Cause like
Remember Jacob Sartorius?
I try not to. But yeah, I remember.
I just remembered that he's a person that exists. I wonder what he's doing.
I think I've seen him trend on Twitter a few times recently.
I haven't, but like
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm so jealous.
I just remember.
I'm like,
That was wild.
There's someone there.
coming to my stream and bring up stuff from 2015.
Sorry.
It's fine. God. I think I remember, like, he was on
That was 2015? Oh my god.
something like that. It was like around about the death of Vine, because he was on Musically.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? And then that became TikTok, I think, or TikTok and Musically were the same thing, or I don't know.
I'm still confused about that.
The only reason I know about these things is because of I Hate Everything.
I made one TikTok and it was like with the time warp filter and it made my cat's face smush. I will send it to you.
Thank you.
But it's really good. Best thing I've ever made. In my honest opinion.
I don't know, I've just never been that interested in any of those like music episodes. And just, I'll be honest, I'm not a very cultured person when it comes to
be
music.
honest, the only reason I download TikTok is so I could make like memes with the filters.
That's fair. So it's like a Snapchat sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, the camera just like glitched then. Yep, okay. That something happened there. And something worked. I'm glad that, yeah. We around in circles on the roulette wheel. Hooray.
You know what game that I really want to play?
Sonic Heroes?
Like I probably shouldn't, but I kind of want to.
Sonic Heroes?
Dead or Alive? You know that game?
Oh, the fighting game or the volleyball game?
I think it's. I don't know how to describe it. Wait, hold on. Let me look it up to see if the game I'm talking about.
No, what it is that it's. I think Dead or Alive is a fighting game, but it got a volleyball spin-off.
Hold on. This is not the game I'm talking about. Wait, hold on.
This is the wrong game.
It's Dead or Alive Extreme 2. And it's like... You can gamble in it, and that's the only reason I want to play it.
I want to play this game because I can gamble. I mean, there's worse ways to get a gambling addiction. Like actual gambling. Sonic Heroes is the reason why I have a gambling addiction. That's why Kate Sif's my favourite Final Fantasy character. Kate Sif, best cat girl. No one's gonna like get that besides like the people we know. Omega, please, I'm begging you, like, can you please just get to the top of this pinball table?
Can you please be competent? Please, please, please.
To be fair, Omega is like, what, 5 minutes old? At the event of the game, he's like only a few days old. We don't know when he was made. He's technically a baby. Just a baby that wants blood. Oh, I guess oil. Robot equivalent. Ah.
Okay, here's the deal. If you want to become an animator, don't.
Don't. Good advice. I'll remember that one.
I love how people are like, animators are like, they're so good. How are they that patient? And I'm just like, we're not.
We want everything.
We're not at all.
They just want everything to burn, really.
Yeah, I want everything to burn all the time. Yo! My pins ship.
Hey, nice. It's probably why a lot of stuff nowadays is just animated in 3D. Not because it's easier per se, but you don't have to draw everything out, you know? Like make the model, right, now we just move the model. It's more complex than that, but...
I'm just gonna put this into here so I can get notifications whenever my thing is an update for me.
I love how... Oh, that's an A rank. Neat.
Yay!
I love how that egg pawn at the end, it like spawns in like a bit late so it can like catch you off guard. And we just sort of jumped over it and bounced off it twice and then just walked to the goal.
Like, bye-bye.
Okay, now it's time for Shadow to get a bingo. Shadow will discover his one true love in this level, and it's bingo.
Like Bingo was his name-o?
No, I think
Like
he's
the
just really...
dog?
I think maybe he
Oh,
gets
he's
a
just
dog.
really into bingo.
He's really into bingo. Although that does remind me, like, apparently in the Transformers comics, one of the Decepticons who decides they don't want to be a bad guy anymore has a pet dog. So it's just this giant
That's amazing.
robot that turns into a jet, and they just have this pet dog that they really love. It's so good.
That's so wholesome. I love that so much.
And then I think they became a screenwriter.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
I'm actually going to be taking a screenwriting class this semester,
Ooh, nice.
which I am very excited for. And an animation class. That's going to be fun.
I hope so. I like how this entire stage is just pretty much like one giant like this is a roulette board. Do they actually play on this giant roulette board?
No problem. Let's get moving.
God, that's one of the dumbest lines in this game. Looks like there's no way to move on. No problem, let's get moving. Like, Shadow, what the fuck? We can't, we literally can't. Please, I want a bingo. No, that was Ruth saying bingo. I want Shadow to say bingo. You know, as a kid, I used to like this level. I think just as I got older, I realised, oh yeah, you just sort of just want to get to the end. And it's just a lot of really hoping.
Get to the end challenge.
Yeah, it's just a lot of really hoping you get there at a really awkward angle. Please just get me to Rail Canyon as soon as possible. Shadow, please, I'm begging you to, like, there we go.
That's 3 frames colored. 4 more to go.
Hey! There we go. You got there in the end.
Come on. Oh man, you go first.
I was gonna say I'm surprised they haven't done a Sonic pinball game, but then I realised they have multiple times, and I'm not sure if any of them were actually good.
I'll take it from here. Chaos control.
Yeah, this layer is real. This one's real sketchy. I gotta clean this one up real good.
I've never actually beaten Sonic's pinball. It might be the one Sonic game that I've not beaten. Besides the ones
I have so many games that I've started and then just never beat. Like Chrono Trigger, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky.
Chrono Trigger is really good. I like that game. I want to play that game again.
I like what I've played of Chrono Trigger. It's just I started playing it at an unfortunate time because I started playing it to pass the time for Xenoblade Definitive Edition to come out.
Anyway,
And then when that came out, I was just like all over that game.
yeah, it's like, well, this is my life now for the next few months.
Months. Yeah. I made a brain rot timeline for 2020, and like I looked at I was just like, wow, I really spent like half of this year, well not even half, like more than half this year being obsessed with Xenoblade.
I mean,
And now I'm just like, hee hee, funny slug cat, go wee.
I mean, last year was a thing, so we needed to do anything
Yeah,
we could
I
last
mean,
year
at
to
least-
field
Yeah,
anything.
I mean, I just latched on the Xenoblade like a leech latches onto a human ankle.
I need to I mean, I was gonna say I just need them to announce the next Sonic game. I think that's where I'm at. I'm just like, please just give me some like Sonic game content. Let me know how we're doing here. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Give me something I can expect, at least.
Yeah. I've just been like, all I want in life is a Xenoblade anime, but like it takes place after Future Connected and you just get to see the party doing whatever.
I think I remember like
Cause I just want to see the party goof off, you know? I just want to see them be silly. I want Melia to go crazy, go stupid. You know, like she said that she would in that one heart-to-heart with Schultz.
I think when I watched what have you come back to, Paige? We're talking about Xenoblade anime possibilities.
I wouldn't mind a game adaptation anime. It's just the only problem is those designs are not animation friendly, so I would feel really, really bad for the animators if they didn't do a Beastars style of animation where they use a combination of 3D models and 2D animation.
Looks like those robots are guarding that.
I mean, I think I did just want like a Xenoblade anime back when I was watching Sugar Conroy play it. Because I remember like back then, like it would be like, I would wake up every morning and a new part would be out, and it's like, oh, it's like Saturday morning, but every morning before school. Great.
Yeah.
Why is this thing not open yet? Do I need to kill you two? You two have clearly asked for death, so you shall get it. Oh, don't think you're being left out of the party. There we go. Eggman has literally gotten the metal so that only like Omega and Knuckles can break it. Why has he never done this with more stuff? Nintendo's been doing official surveys regarding a series of getting an anime. That was like a while ago, right? It's the most popular pick? Oh, that's surprising. Not like
What's the most popular pick?
Xenoblade. That's not
Oh,
when I say
yeah, I would.
when I said that's
I
surprising.
would
that
love a
doesn't-
Xenoblade anime.
I would as well. When I say that's surprising, that doesn't mean that like oh, Xenoblade doesn't. I mean it's more so like because it's not that popular of a series compared to like some of the other stuff. So I guess if the other options are like
You know
Star
what would
Fox,
be actually really cool? A Smash Bros anime.
that would be cool.
I don't know how they would pull it off. Like even if it was just the Nintendo IPs, I wouldn't mind it.
What happened there? Okay. game.
Game go burr.
Okay, so I was just thinking about this the other day, but like if there was sort of some kind of like continuous story for Smash Brothers, I really like the idea of like the whole Megamind thing as like based off a meme based on Megamind, where it was like after Gleam is killed by Sephiroth, it's like you saved us, and then Sephiroth's like, I won't say saved you, more like under new management, and then he
That
just
would be
becomes
really funny.
the villain for the next like season or something. I think Cheryl just said bingo then. Even in his cold dead heart, he still has, he still wants bingo.
He still wants bingo.
Also, I'm surprised I haven't actually like fallen off yet. Like the game is doing everything in its power to make sure I don't fall off, which is rather nice of it actually. No, I missed the 6.
I wish I had steady artist hands, you know? Which I don't.
That sounds
My
like
hands are so shaky and wobbly.
that sounds like something that would have a like a TM at the end of it. Steady artist hands. TM.
Steady artist hands, TM.
TM trademark. God, I'm basically just sort of ready to leave the stage. Oh no. Oh, there we go.
That's valid.
I'm like, please. I'm done with the pinball. Bingo I'm fine with. It's the pinball. I'm like, I just want to get up here because it's like, this could take, you know, anywhere from 10 minutes to half an hour.
Mission completed.
Would you rather Dobson duets the next Sonic movie or Dobson duets this? Oh no, Dobson duets the next Sonic game or Dobson duets the second Sonic movie? Who's Dobson again? I don't remember this person. I need reminding.
I don't know who that is either. I don't know movie directors.
I don't know any people.
I just don't know celebrities in general.
Same.
Like my parents will be like, "Oh, it's the movie with so and so in it," and I'm like, "Who's that?
What was I doing?
Who's that? What's there?"
I don't remember that character.
And what about my memory?
Yeah, you know what? You know that movie Die Hard?
Oh yeah, that one.
I always thought the character's name was Bruce Willis, but that's actually just the actor.
That's that. Yeah.
Cause my parents would call it the Bruce Willis movie, and I was like, oh yeah, Bruce Willis, you know?
I didn't even know about
And
that.
then I'm like, wait, he's a real person and not the character? And then I felt
Yeah.
so silly.
It's like that sitcom Seinfeld, and how well, people call it Seinfeld, but that's the actor's name.
Yeah.
And the joke is that it's also the character's name. God, I want to get to the point in life where I can make a sitcom about myself.
I don't think a sitcom about me would be very exciting, because it would just be me playing Rain World for like 4 hours, and then going to nap, and then drawing, and
Have you seen
then petting my cat.
Have you seen the pose ZDD video of it was they should make an anime about my life. And then it's just like them like falling asleep playing 3DS. Ah, game, please don't kill me. There's laws against that. Oh, these guys have shields. I'm not feeling with this. Oh god. I guess this is not that bad. I'm just like, see, they're all made out of metal, and I'm like, can we like not? I wish there was like some kind of like indication at the bottom of the screen. I'd be like, you're on round on this of this, so I know like when this was up, so know how far into this boss I'm in.
Is there like no health indicator?
No, it's just battle until the game decides, yep, we're done here. Oh, it doesn't help that Eggman would literally say, this is only the beginning, even if it's like the final phase of the fight.
Like villains
Yeah, but it's very
when you defeat
misleading.
them, and they're like, "This isn't the end." It's like, "Yes, it is." It's like, "This isn't the end," and it's like, "Yeah, it is." You lost, loser.
You
Yeah, it's just like you're just like, right, I'm ready for this to be over, and then the game, and then he's like, "This is only the beginning." Like, oh god, and it ends immediately after. I'm like, oh, yeah, he like there. He's just, this is only the beginning, and now it's end. This is only the beginning, and it just literally ended like that. This game's dumb.
Mission completed.
The second one of these, it's sort of easier
This
to tell.
game is just silly.
The second one of these, it's easier to tell because of because you move from platform to platform in the middle of the fight, so you can tell that like, okay, we're still on platform like 3 or 5. Rail Canyon, which will either go really well or really badly.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
We must capture him first. Let's go.
Game theory, does Shadow originate the "Let's go"? Old people will always say on Twitter.
Let's go! Like that.
Yeah. And then Omega's like, go where? Because he wants to ruin everyone's fun. Look at him. You can't trust that robot. He has guns for arms. He could shoot us at any moment.
Does that mean you can't trust Barrett because he is the gun hand?
Well, no, Barrett's a good dad at least, so we can tell. Oh,
Yeah, he is.
he's got those eyes. Yeah, we looked into there.
Barrett is my dad.
Yeah,
He's
same.
actually he's my dad in real life, even though he's not my dad. I wish he was.
Yeah, we look into those eyes and you're just like, right, you're the most innocent man ever. I know you'd like committed terrorist acts, but you're still the most innocent man ever.
Yeah, I know you're like an eco-terrorist and all, but like I still love you.
You're very, very innocent. Shadow, please hit the spring. Thank you.
Annihilate. Level up.
There's someone there.
Oh yeah, I should probably be getting these keys. I've just completely like, because when I usually play this game, I just replay levels, so I don't even think about the keys. But I'm like, yeah, I should probably get these. Because I do need to do special stages at some point, which will be that'll be a trip of a stream. Oh, I don't know why I got the key for this level because I don't need it. Also, I see the spring up here. What does this do? Kill me. Cool. Why is that there? You know, like Mario Odyssey, it's like, oh, there's some coins at the top of this thing that you're probably not meant to climb. Sonic Heroes be like, here's a spring. It leads to your death if you want to go get it. And you're like, I'm good, thanks. Shadow, stop dabbing on my stream.
Dabbing on my stream?
How dare he?
Technically, it's your stream.
It's your stream now. We've been,
My stream now.
we've been bought out by the Mars Corporation. That's why their name is actually Mars Co.
Fun fact about my username: it's actually a combination between Grisco and Mod, which are both salmon run things.
Oh yeah, because I remember I was playing. I was on Koryu and I was playing Splatoon. And it was like, you've been spotted by Mars, and I'm like, hey Mars, why do you kill me in this game? And you're like, oh yeah, that's where my name comes from. And I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I literally just stole it from that. So I was like, wouldn't it be cool to be called Maz? And then I was like, yeah.
Yeah. That's me. I guess that's me with my name. I'm just like, wouldn't it be cool to be called Taylor? Yeah, and then I went to the office and changed my name.
That reminds me, I gotta email my teachers about names and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Very important.
very important.
Let's get moving.
I'll take it from here.
This is a job for food.
Your connection keeps dropping. That's fine, Paige.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Paige, we're all having bad internet nowadays.
Yeah.
And then Google thinks it's a good idea. Let's play games over the internet. Like, no, this won't work for most people. That's the second time he's done it. I don't know, I'm not sure if it's just because of that one screenshot where it's like, it just becomes more noticeable in this stage than anything that he does dab when he goes through those rainbow rings.
Damn.
It's probably because of how this level's
I
structured.
remember when dabbing was like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Now it's just a thing people just like, I don't know, they just do it. Or they don't. No one cares anymore.
The rail disappeared.
Yeah. Like if you do it, you're doing it ironically.
Yeah. Like, Stephen plays. They have someone on there called Thomas. And when he just appears on like the camera, he just dabs. And Stephen's like just very confused. It's like, how am I like both of these people now?
This is a bit too much.
I like the trains in this level. I like how they're like balls. I don't know, this level always stood out to me for some reason. How do I open thingy? Do I kill you? Yeah, I kill you. Cool.
Kill. Attack. Kill.
There was a weird trend they started doing in these games around this time where they're just like, kill all the enemies supposed to proceed. So you just have these weird cases where like, okay, this makes no sense in law, because like, so what, do the Black Arms need to like kill all of their minions to open this one door?
Yes.
I need this door open. Eggman just says to his robots, I need this door open immediately. And they're like, but it only opens
And they explode.
if yeah, that it only opens if we die. And Eggman's like, that's not my problem. And then they blow up. First it goes to your
Uh-oh,
thighs,
the kernel's gonna explode.
and then it blows,
Crashing
and then you blow up.
mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in a horse? 40 seconds.
We trains.
There's someone there.
I don't trust that. This game's untrustworthy sometimes.
I'll take it from here.
Rail disappeared.
No worries.
Okay.
Chaos control. Naturally.
I'm surprised they never did Sonic Heroes 2. I kind of want to revisit the team concept, because it's cool. You know, I was gonna say I don't think I ever like remember what was inside like the ending hut of this level because I always go over it. But that time I went in it, so you know, and it wasn't that interesting. So cool. Come on, that's gotta be an A rank
Not bad.
game. Why? This game's mean to me.
Game bad.
Game game bad. Sonic's had a rocky history ever since it's jumping to 3D. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of viewers. We said the line. Or we'll get a bunch of YouTube views on this one VOD. YouTube will recommend it a lot.
Look like a base.
Looking at my grades. Yeah, it's like you come back from an exhausting day getting graded a bunch at school and you're like, oh, I can't wait to play my favourite Sonic game, and then Sonic gives you a fucking F and you're like, oh.
Shadow, give it a try.
Even in Sonic I cannot escape being judged. You know, I feel like taking these stairs for once. I don't think I've ever done this. Right, that was thrilling. I only grew up in 3D Sonic games, it's really not that bad. I mean, same, but also I played Adventure first, so I'm like, yeah, that game didn't judge me. That game was like, do you play Battle? That's fine. You beat the level at least. Sonic Adventure 2 started judging you. Sonic Adventure 2 is very judgmental. I think weirdly Lost World stopped judging you. It was like that was the one game that was like, nah, we won't judge you. Did 06 judge you? I don't remember.
I think it did, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like around that time, but I'm like, oh, that game judges me. That game's
I
like,
watched a speedrun of Sonic 06 and it was wild.
ooh. I should watch a speed one of more Sonic games because speedruns are interesting. My problem with like watching speedruns is that because they're usually like hours long, it's like it's hard to just sit down and watch it, you know?
Yeah. I watched a Metal Gear Solid 3 speedrun.
Ooh.
It was pretty cool. I still have to play Metal Gear Solid 3. I have to start that. I started Metal Gear Solid 2, I was really bad at it, and then I was like, I'll do this later, and then I moved.
Free. Do you play Metal Gear Solid 1?
No.
No. 3's probably better to start off with then, just both.
Okay. Just because it's like story.
Yeah, because 3's a prequel to everything.
Yeah. And it has the funny Snake Eater song.
Yeah.
With the funny ladder.
I mean,
Did you know that that ladder's there so it can load the other half of the game for you?
that's what I've heard apparently, but I'm like, I'm not too sure on that. Just given that, like, I don't remember it being like an open world game. I need to start Dragon Quest 11 off by only 3 hours to watch me play Xenoblade again. Yeah, me. I'm just gonna leave the stream like this. We're just gonna. Oh, well, it's over. I was like, we'll just watch Shadow bounce on this enemy for all the time. No, not the rhino. Oh god, are we gonna die? Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't a really good, like, it's like that. It's the sort of game where like you need to play 1 to understand the story of 2. And even then, when I played 2, I didn't understand the story that well.
Oh no, I was just really bad at the game.
Okay.
And that's why I dropped it for a bit. I do plan on getting back to it eventually, but
Yeah.
I'm just not good at video games, you know.
Oh, that's fair. 3's good to start with, I think, because story-wise. Aha, that time I live. Faye says they need to finish Rain Road on all modes.
Yes. Although Hunter's quite difficult to finish, just because of karma stuff. Like, it is the hardest mode in the game by far.
Oh yeah, I remember this level now. This was the level I got really stuck on when I was first playing this game as a kid. I would always like, cause like that checkpoint we just passed is the like last checkpoint for a while, and I kept dying.
Oh.
So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I should use Team Blast more. I need to replay the first Metal Gear Solid at some point because I really like that game.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel. Colonel. I'm sneaking on
I bought a PS1 copy of Metal Gear Solid because I like own it physically, and I just haven't beaten that version of it yet. I've just beaten it on the PS3.
Just watch this.
Just watch this. Okay, Shadow. Showing how cool you apparently
I
are.
want to play Silent Hill 2, but I'm a wimp, so I might just do a playthrough of it.
I mean,
Because I've heard that Silent Hill 2 is one of the best horror games out there. And it has really good music. So I want to play it. But also, I'm a wimp.
I mean, you said you did you at one point you wanted to like stream it for Halloween, right?
Yeah, and then I was like, you know.
If it's like,
Because on Halloween I watched Unfriended. I watched Unfriended 2 with my friend Therapy now.
that's fair. I was like, if it's any like, I guess consolation, I don't play like horror games at all, but for that Halloween, I was like, I'm gonna play and stream Resident Evil 4, and I ended up like really enjoying it. So, maybe I don't know. Is this the?
Yeah, one day I'll get around to it.
No, this isn't the end of the level.
That cannon sure came in handy.
I just gotta make sure there's no like content warnings that I'm not okay with, you know?
I can't.
You always gotta check
Did the dog die?
before you go into something.
Yeah.
Especially when it's horror.
I can't play horror games or watch horror films. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't play most horror games. It's just I heard Resident Evil was like a good game, but it was like very very cheesy as well.
Thank you. No?
Let's get moving.
Looks like we won't be able to. Looks like we won't be able to move on.
Sorry,
No problem.
my mom was
Let's get
talking to
moving.
me, telling me about the stuff that was happening in the States. It's actually crazy.
Oh yeah, I've been
Going on
hearing
there.
about that. I'm like, well,
It's just
you don't have any Americans
Bro,
watching.
why?
We don't have any Americans watching right now. Them Americans.
I'm Canadian and I'm just like
I'm the forbidden word on the internet. If I say the word, I won't be able to hear the end of it. I'm a Homs. That's what it is. I'm a Homs, yeah.
Me too.
Are you though? Are you not? You're not British. I wonder what happens when I freeze time and blow
I
up
am
the train.
technically British.
Oh,
I
are
am
you?
very much European.
Ah,
Yeah, my grandparents on my mom's side come from Scotland.
Scotland. Oh yeah, you are part Homs then. British people don't exist. Yeah, that's why we're called Homs now. We went extinct and just became Homs. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bobsled. Why was this not a car in Team Sonic Racing? I feel like big missed opportunity. Also, I don't know why I just remembered this, but the Olympics are this year. In theory.
Oh yeah, in theory.
Cool, can Don Banzima play Come Hold My Hand? Yes, but you've got to like send him a letter first. I don't know his address, so you need to find that out. What if that was like an actual thing though? There was like an island the shape of a of the Bionis. I hate those switch things because I was never good at opening them as a kid. Because it's like please like fly in this correct position. Shadow, please do not do that again. Good. I'm glad Omega thinks it's good. So the thing I was always confused about as a kid, I was like, wait, if oh no! Oh no, Paige.
Oh.
Can you see Twitch chat at the moment?
I just saw Eggman's face blow up.
Oh yeah. Can you see like actual Twitch chat though?
No.
You should
Who said a funny?
Paige. You'll be able to see it in like the thing on the side if you just go on the stream.
Oh right, true. I'm so silly. I was like, I won't be able to see it. Wait, okay, give me a second.
Oh no, Paige.
Paige.
Don't worry, I will cover this up by me just swearing profoundly at the special stage. Which I still don't remember what like the actual like best strategy is for this. Because these special stages are terrible. No! It slowed you down so much that you hit the bombs. Why did I fall off the thing? You know, maybe if I just stay on the ceiling. I mean, you laugh. This is apparently a method that does work sometimes, to staying on the ceiling. Okay, Shadow, look.
Ah.
like these special stages are so broken that like they're either super easy because you can break them, or not. I keep meaning to look up like the best method for them, but I always forget. And it doesn't look like we're getting this one today. Oh. Yep, time's up. Okay. It's fine. We'll probably try and get them all on the Team Rose stream, because Team Rose shouldn't take long to beat, and then we can just replay levels as Team Rose to do it. Though whoever programmed those special stages, I would like to punch in the face.
Capture him first. Then have your revenge, Omega.
Ready all cannons!
Affirmative.
In fire!
Egg albatross.
We have no matter what. All right.
Let me get in. Ow.
Animation.
From what I remember, the best method for this boss is to just get all the power-ups and then just thunder shoot it to death or die. Dying works as well.
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
It's very in character for Shadow.
We have to get him no matter what.
Yeah.
Right?
No, please don't hit the... Oh gosh. Shadow, don't homing attack anything you can't hurt. Nice.
Open fire!
This isn't going well. I'm noticing.
We have to get him no matter what. Right?
What if I just thunder shoot? Like stun, yeah. I mean, this used to be how I beat the boss as a kid. Just homing and attacking at fun. I don't think that was the most effective method, but it worked as a kid. But can we like not? Thank you. God, it's the blue enemies that are getting me. Can I have my rouge? Rouge, thank you. Shadow just fell off the platform because he didn't want to get on the rails.
Ready all cannons! Open
I hate this man.
This man.
This man, he's like, nah, I'm gonna just jump. And he's like, no, don't do that. You know, I say it wasn't effective, and apparently I just... Shadow!
No, you be careful.
Ready all cannons!
I fucking hate Shadow the Hedgehog. He's just gonna do this during his own game, I feel like, and it's just gonna be like, oh god. Very uncooperative. If I just spam the... Oh, you know, Shadow can hate me still.
Ready all cannons!
Are we ready for the game over?
Fire!
We have to get him no matter what. All right.
I'm not even trying to like really hurt the boss itself, I'm just trying to hurt the things.
Ready all
Maybe I should just get ahead of him, get the power-ups and then just home and attack his ass.
We have to get him no matter what.
Get him.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, that's the main method here. Eggman's just like, why are they ignoring me? What did I do? They can shoot up? I thought they could only shoot down. Oh god. I'm going up reeling as Rouge in case anything messes up.
I need to make one more frame.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it like how I can do this boss fight. I apologise for saying that after just dying on this boss fight.
Oh god.
We have no matter. All right.
Oh, please.
Wait, I think I will wait and make it work.
The only thing that changes between teams on these boss fights is the enemy formation. I think that's what is screwing me up the most. Shadow doesn't need more power up, honestly. He's had enough. No, I need that ring. Rouge, please. There we go.
I'll take it from here.
Rouge. There we go.
Take it from here. I'll take it from here. I'll take it from
Yeah, that's worked out better. Cool. Ring, ring.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
God, we did not do this bad on the Team Chaotix version of this boss.
Take it from here.
Timing is hard
It.
when animating.
No. Okay, I nearly fell off the thing. Oh, this is bad. We got no rings. Oh, there's it. There it is.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, oops. That wasn't meant to happen.
From here.
Sorry, I'm just
It's fine. Oh, thank God.
trying to animate this one part.
God, I'm doing terrible on this boss.
Okay, can I use No!
Can't believe I still got
All
hit.
I want to do.
I think Rouge will take it from here. Hi, Sarah.
Yes,
I'll take it from here.
Hey, now getting away.
Initiate pursuit.
Oh, there we go. Finally. That first phase. Oh, wait, Shadow will take it from here. They'll all take it from here.
That's not a symbol. That's not anything. It's just.
What's not a symbol?
Why not just give it up? After.
No, I'm just talking to myself because I hate Flash.
That's fair. Flash? Oh no. Rest in peace.
I get Clip Studio Paint so I can. Oh, convert to symbol. Here it is.
Why I gotta. Oh, that's not normal. Seeing a dead version of yourself on the floor. That's not normal.
That is definitely not normal.
And Cheryl's unfazed by it. Great. Oh no, Eggman melted.
Tragic.
This is an epic burn moment, Rouge. It truly is. On the bright side, at least we get to go to Frog Forest, and Frog Forest is a nice level. It's full of frogs.
I shall find
I like frogs.
who I really
Frogs are nice.
Activate balance
Froggy? I mean...
in the vicinity.
Yeah. Big Froggy.
Big Froggy.
Big Froggy.
I'm just gonna see if this has actually worked.
You know, I'll be honest, I don't remember Big's reaction to this level. I think he's just like, which one's my Froggy? He lost his frog again.
Did you guys do a
How does he keep losing his frog?
I think this time Metal Sonic stole it. Why did Metal Sonic steal a frog? Because I think it was like, oh, it has the DNA from Chaos.
It didn't work. I hate it here.
It has Chaos's DNA, so I must have it for myself.
Metal.
Yeah, figured I make a head.
Okay, now I wanna
Omega, no!
all of these frames into one symbol, please.
I'll take it from here.
Let's not fight enemies, I think. Turtle? Sure, I'll allow that word, I guess. Actually, let me trying to remember how to.
Why is it just making it the one frame?
I'm trying to remember how
That's
to.
silly. You're silly, Flash.
Sarah, you are the automod tester. After this level, how do you add people as mods? Should probably do that. Ditto, you can't say that on stream. No. You're gonna get me banned. Yeah, no automod actually. Actually, let me see. Let me try and test this now. Mars, do you remember how to add someone as a moderator?
Just type /mod and then their name, I think.
Cool. I like how there's a button for timing up, but not a button for like adding people as a mod. And I guess I can sort of understand that. So you don't accidentally mod everyone. Cool, there we go. There's a frog. Why are people saying the forbidden word?
Don't fall.
This will be Simpsons. Oh no. Oh, I gotta kill the golden turtle? I don't want to do that. Shadow, please. I'm begging you. Never do that again.
Oh, wait, I get why.
Homie?
Oh, wait. You click.
I'll take it from here.
I love the just some of the weird out of context lines. Oh god, I looked away from the game for a second. I love some of the weird out of context lines this game makes me say, like I don't want to kill the golden turtle. I'm gonna have to kill it again. I hate this dude. Shadow is too slippery. He is. He's got those skater shoes.
I did it!
Hey, they did it.
I'm so smart. I'm so good at Flash. It's not like I had to look up a tutorial how to do it. What?
No, no,
What? You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh my god.
Shadow has Heelys to escape his feelies.
Minus gravity detected.
Minus gravity? What? What the fuck are you on, Omega?
It's all over if you fall.
How many lives do I have? Cool, I have 2 lives left. Minus gravity flies away. I'm sure you will, Omega. They imprisoned a frog. God, look at how slippery Omega is.
Slippery.
He is slippery. He can't go like 5 seconds without slipping and sliding. Yeah, Paige was saying earlier that you wanted to play this game. And how you could download... The only way you could download it is on the PS3. You could get Dolphin and play it on that. If you could run Dolphin, that is.
Okay, let's see if it works now. I am hoping it worked.
I am also hoping it works. God, I love this
It
shitty
worked!
water raining filter over the game. Hey, it worked! That's good. I'm putting a dolphin in my laptop, they'll flap around too much. Not that kind of dolphin.
I'll take it from here.
God, why are there so many golden enemies? I don't want to deal with this. I mean, I guess it's good, because if you kill a golden enemy, it kills everything else.
Just watch this.
Attack, kill.
Kill the golden one, it kills all the others. Why did Eggman program that way?
Let's go.
Ah.
Let's go.
This is a bit too much.
Use me, so I had to keep starting over. Ugh. I used to play it on a PC, and for some reason the game was like super slow.
It looks like those guys are got
Chaos control.
Because my PC wasn't very good. So when stuff would open like that chest there, it would take like a minute. I like this background. The background's nice, I think. Automod didn't stop that. Automod promotes killing. Oh. We're a murder-friendly stream. At least in Xenoblade Chronicles has... At least in Xenoblade Chronicles has done band dabbing with bass boosted. I mean, Shadow will dab in this game, as we saw in the last stage. You got a C. It means a passed. Sonic Heroes mod, where if you don't get a C or higher, then you can't move on. That'd be terrible. No, most unis will take you. Hell yeah. I just go to my uni like, I got an A in Sonic Heroes. Please let me on the course for game design. And they'd be like, no, you played Sonic Heroes. Oh my god.
Here they come.
Oh, and then again, I had a uni teacher who was like,
Tuxedo!
not Shadow the Hedgehog, Mario Sunshine was a good game, and I'm like, no. Why are you qualified to teach us in game design if you think Mario Sunshine's a good game? In FS7 you can use materia as Barret, he dabs. Hell yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Hi.
I think I heard a meow.
Hi, Tut.
Oh, this one knows what stage it is. Got another one of these guys? I mean, I'm not complaining. They're not that hard to take down with Omega, and they give you a power core each time. I vividly remember the clock. Yeah, I remember Vector too. Sarah, how do you do this? Okay, so Automod lets Diddle say fuck, but if I mention women, Automod cross out my ass. Okay, so that time in Sarah, it was like
Women.
ass, fuck, so, and women. That's amazing. You're just pretty much the Automod tester at this point. women are banned from the thing. Oh god, that has implications. I don't like that. Ben, take no women allowed. Oh no. I can't believe it. God, Twitch is so bad. Like Twitch will ban people for saying women bits, and then meanwhile I can't even call them the S word. Finally. I was wondering when I was going to finally get banned from my own stream. My Robot's armor plated. We know this because we saw it like before. Twitch can't ban me if I ban myself. Yeah.
No. Let's get moving.
That line is still very dumb. I hate and love that line. Frog. Don't go. It's not steep, it's fucking vertical.
There he is, again.
Shadow, what the fuck? Oh god. The game just...
No match. I'll take it from here.
Is this why people don't like Sonic games? I don't know, I still think Mario Sunshine's worse with this, and 64. I'll take any opportunity. See, that time I didn't save the frog and I lived. So really, the moral of the story here is don't save the frogs. Let the frogs die and you will be saved. Oh, I love that line. Thank you, Omega. Fuck frogs. All my homies hate frogs.
There he is.
Notice me, frog. There we go. Friendship with frogs over. I want to see what's coming up next. I want Omega for this. Yeah. 2 of them. Oh, my homies hate frogs. I want those 2 cats that meme's from. I just want them. Alright, please give me them. I will look after them. And I hope they stay little. Are you gonna kill me as well, Frog?
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I can't get over it either.
Should we make it fly again?
So just type in a bunch of words for me, please. Allows child. Yeah, it does. we know. Allows child, but not women. Yeah. It really says something about Twitch, I think. They not even say like words that could be like offensive. Just say words that are like, you know, allows poopy. Good. Okay. Game. Thanks for that, Scott. I'm glad this is what my chat has turned into. Okay, it got con. It got con. Can I say that on Twitch? I mean, that's just normal language in the UK. That's what I think. That's what you get. They're gonna get me banned off Twitch. No, Sarah, it wasn't allowed. It got held. Testing Twitch's auto mode. I think it has something to do with the settings I've allowed on my Twitch. Because I do think I was gonna piss my pants in anger. I think it's based on the settings I have, so like the auto moderation, and I do have stuff for like offensive wording for like groups turned up quite high because I don't want like, you know, slurs on my stream. But also like half the stuff you guys are saying, just like it's like women. Like that's not. Why is that banned?
Women.
Women. I want to see if there's like anything online that talks about Shadow. Oh my god, Shadow. Shadow! Is women a slur? Yes. Is straight's a slur? No. Oh god. Shadow, I beg of... Oh, thank god. Great, I have to do this in one try now. Flat. Flat fuck. It's not Friday, but it's a crocodile, an alligator. I don't know what it is. I think if you get to this point as Team Chaotix, they'll say a line like, "Oh, Vector, is that your cousin?" Which I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh. Might be a little bit racist in the Sonic universe. Okay, why did it ban straights?
What's wrong
E.
with me?
No, I'm not correcting myself. Oh, that's racist. Oh god. We have fun here on Twitch.
Look, it's a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's a blue hedgehog.
Isn't that
No, it's not Sonic Tails.
Stubborn and full of surprises.
No, see, boys. Too bad. All this way for nothing. We'll take from here.
What'd you say?
Is no one concerned about the Eggman robot?
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be
Which is lesbian fuel. Oh, yeah. I got her on that bot thing in that other server, and obviously claimed her. So now we're married.
Not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
Sonic be like, "Oh hey, that guy who I thought was dead. Let me fight him."
Give me Shadow. Have you lost your mind?
Hey, you attacked us.
Got it.
Oh, this is going a lot better than when we were fighting Chaotix. Knuckles, stop saying shit, block. Ow.
Oh,
There we go.
right.
Sonic, you said it. Shit. Yep. We did it. Sonic's dead. Finally.
Sorry,
B?
but no time for
Ugh.
greetings.
Was Knuckles saying shit? Yes. Oh, Tails got the level up where he was dead because Sonic and Knuckles hit the yellow orb thing, and that just gets him a level up even if he is dead.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Affirmative.
What? Something on your mind?
Well, never mind. Let's go.
He's extra dead.
Hedgehog like me.
Tails is always dead.
To say about my memory and just who am I?
Oh, you'll be asking that question a lot next game, Shadow.
Annihilate.
With people working on Imagine being up at 8:30 in the morning. Why is her chest so shiny? That's just the clothing she wears. That's just, you know.
You know.
I mean, everyone is shiny in this game. Let's not lie. Imagine being awake. Yeah. So the stream isn't actually happening. We're just all asleep and having the same dream.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
Yeah.
Just watch this.
Sonic Heroes never existed.
What's going on?
The upside down castle flipped right side up.
Wake me up when Cyberpunk 2077 is bug free. I mean, wake me up when it's released.
Why don't we do a lower route?
I still find it very hard to believe that game actually came out.
Danger.
No, it's not even just because of how bad it is, it's just I literally thought they were going to delay it till next year, or this year I guess. And they didn't, and I'm like, you sure?
I'll take it from here.
Feels like something you should have done there. Can I skip these enemies? Oh, I can.
Could there be an invisible path
Oh, yeah.
along those torches?
I don't feel like fighting these people.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah,
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, no.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
How do I open box? Do I kill you? Do I commit murder? Cool, murder. We're just eyeshadow dark in the team. It's probably some kind of weird lighting rendering thing. This game's very weird.
Open.
was just taking
I'm gonna go because brain is being not good.
That's fine.
And I'm a little overstimulated, so I'm gonna.
That's cool, Mars. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Hope you have a good one then. Bye.
You too. Bye.
I was feeling a bit goth. I mean, who wouldn't in a castle like this?
Now's the time.
Right. Omega deserves the power up, not Shadow. Goth goes. Pan pizza. What? What's that from? No, I don't remember that part of Pizza Pan.
What's happening to us?
I'll take it from here.
Why do they have cubes in the pillars? Very weird to me.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
I do question if someone actually read through the script. The script. Like, looks like we won't be able to move on. No problem. Let's get moving. Did someone read this? They just saw it and they're like, yeah, it's good. I'm approving it.
This is the ultimate power.
No. I am sort of curious. Oh god. I am sort of curious how they Show's just fucking with her. Yeah, I feel like he would do that. I'm sort of curious how they do the switching thing, like if they actually do turn the stage upside down, or if they like just teleport you like halfway across the stage.
Omega,
Let me see if Bounty Break's done a video on Sonic Heroes. But the only subtitles are the grunts and screams. Yeah. Oh. I like how finding in that item wasn't enough. You have to kill the enemies to get it. It's like, oh, you found a hidden secret. Kill all the enemies for it, actually. Like, okay, game, make it be a dick. Subtitles for Xenoblade Chronicles fights. Oh no. That won't end. That doesn't sound like it would end well.
Level up.
Felt like a fly and he bit me. You will pay for your insolence.
I'll take it for
Get off me. I noticed there's a lot of gold enemies in Team Dark Story, more than I remembered. Oh god damn it.
Okay. Hurrah! All right.
I'm just gonna home and attack everything going forward because I don't want to risk anything.
All right.
Ooh. No.
Control. I'll take it from here.
Subtitles would eat up half her screen.
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it.
Can I game wasn't letting me switch characters then for a second. Oh, god damn it, Omega. Not that hard to kill the robot. Subs and subs. Okay, Automat. But did Automat catch that?
There's a target switch. Can you handle it? Annihilate. Annihilation.
Wow. When I was a kid, I used to purposely trap the power and speed captains and enemies in the casino or bingo level so I could run around as tails to roost out. Oh, the stupid totem pole! Oh, that's a smart thing to do. Honestly though, if you ever do like players like Cream on her own, she's like really good because of Cheese was just homing and everything. It's like, why do I even need the other people here?
Alright! Come on! Got it!
I'll take here.
I think when I was a kid, like I remember there was like the golden enemies, and they said like if you Queen Mr. Ultimate Life Farm, and it was like if you ever if your characters get stuck in the golden robot, they'll you'll lose them. And I was like just really scared to ever go near those robots as a kid because I'm like I don't want to lose people. Jump. Almost Dead was written for Queen. Why do you have to bring up Almost Dead in my stream? Team Rose's baby mode. That was the only mode I played as a kid, honestly, because I'm just like, this is comfortable.
Let's jump!
Shadow dabs.
Small foothold in the middle detected.
There's someone there. Look out.
Oh god.
Good.
Annihilate.
Alright!
Team Wheels was comfortable. I think when I was a kid, the furthest I got in each story was I got to Final Fortress and no, the Final Fortress with Team Sonic and
Balance
Chaotix.
adjustment needed.
I managed to beat Team Rose, and I was stuck on Egg Storm as Team Dark. That sounds right. Okay, so first the last mission was get into the castle. Now it's escape the crazy castle. Make up your mind.
Sure is
Oh, lovely.
spooky in here.
Initiating interior search. Jar.
Level up! I'll take it from here! We're off! We're off! Come on! You got
I'll
it!
take it from here.
This is a hammer. Wait, what? What is that? What have you brought into my chat, Sarah? It looks like a hammer. Oh, I think I remember now.
Here! I'll take it from here!
That's not what I wanted.
We're off!
But yeah, that's where. Oh, there's the switch. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going with that.
Here they come.
Right, let me test that. I want to see. See, mine worked. Oh yeah, but you brought a hammer to the sword fight. That's fucking cringe. Bonk.
Omega!
Neat.
stop them.
Eggman's robot must
Okay, the game does realise it has this mechanic where if you defeat the gold enemy, all the other enemies die. The game didn't forget that that's a thing in this game.
I'll take it from here!
I didn't either. What? Why would anyone want that? Who's ever logged onto Twitch and is like, yes, I can't wait to look for. I'm looking forward to using the bop emote.
This switch is mysterious.
You would say buffalo must mean hammer. Bat. I like how the Sonic comics contextualize the power cores, and I think they had like Starline, Rough Tumble, Mimic, and Zavok raid an Eggman base to try and get a bunch of Shadow. Please don't stick to the wall, especially near that enemy. There we go. And they had to raid an Eggman base to get a bunch of power cores for Starline's plans. But yes, this music is a bop, Sarah. Cheryl being a comedian with sticky hands. Actually, it's funny you say that. Cheryl, can you please turn into a ball? Thank you. It's funny that you like say that because besides Amy, all the speed characters can like stick to the wall, but all of them, but Espio's the only one that can stick on forever. Everyone else will fall off eventually. Shadow, why? At least there's a checkpoint right there. I just lost all my level ups, and a part of me died a bit. The mood of this playthrough has been Shadow jumping off the edge. I mean, unless it's called Sonic Chronicles, this are. Unless it's called Sonic Chronicles. No! That switch. Wait, what's going on? Can I... Game... Let me... Is this room just empty? Oh, there we go. Shadow jumped off the ledgehog. Come on, Omega, fuck him up. There we go. No, Omega, wall. Get up, get up. Oh. I hate those enemies because they can like steal your rings, but also the rings from your teammates. So like you can just be doing fine and then they decide to fuck up your whole day. Oh. Hey. Oh no, you died.
Which is unpredictable.
It's moving.
Annihilate.
Oh, that's a good error. Okay. Oh, it's the helmet enemy. I don't like the helmet enemy. They mean. You actually have to hit them on the head.
I'll take it from here.
At least I don't have to like take down.
The unlit torches must be the key.
Oh god, we're really doing this. There we go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, they're awful. I don't like them. Because like you can't even hit them like normally like this. They have to be hit on the weak spot head, even if you take off the helmet. I hope everyone's having fun with Omega just doing this. I feel sorry for Shadow and Rouge. They must just want to throw up all the time.
I'll take it from here.
Hit their gross ass bald spot. Oh no, they're bald. I like how this looks. This looks quite mysterious. It's a cool setting. I'm gonna say it. I think that I think that Mystic Mansion is the better Halloween spooky themed Sonic level. At least in terms of like aesthetics and theming. And music. I don't like Pumpkin Hill that much. Do we have to light up the torches again?
Let's take care of them first.
Rouge is the only survivor. I think... No, no, Omega's the only... In 06 at least.
It's all over if you fall.
It's implied... No, it's not implied, it's outright said that Omega imprisons Shadow, and then he's the only one that lives in the future.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Perish. That is like the Uru version of Perish. Oh god. Why does Omega? Why do you not have any like power-up things? I guess you have because I've been using your. Oh cool, we're in this dimension now. Please don't. I mean, this area looks cool, it's just like too many ghosts and it's like, please stop hitting me for like 5 seconds. There we go.
Take it from here. Just watch this.
What is this place?
Guess they wanted to challenge.
I want to know what the lore behind this level is. Actually, give me a sec. Now that yeah, I can do that. Cool. And that should hopefully at least make the stream look better a bit. What have I done? Oh.
This is the ultimate power.
I'll take it from here.
At the very, this is at least a bit better than the Team Sonic version, where it's like where you have to like go over the pits, and if you die, you have to do it all again. There's just fight some enemies in the small space and then carry on.
Leave it to Omega.
No. I would rather not, game. Actually, looking on the stream on my end, that actually does seem to be running better. So, like, I don't think I can. By the way, up to the Minecraft Friday night? Yeah, I'll be up for that.
All right.
I'll be up for that until like 1 AM. But I'm up for that. Yeah, if I don't stream on Discord as well, that makes the stream run better. So I'll probably have to keep that in mind. In general. Hoping like the local recording the footage isn't too laggy.
What do you think, Omega?
Sensors jammed. Real Eggman ID not possible.
We'll just have to find out, won't we?
What's the matter? Cold feet?
Okay, here we go. At least it's not going to be as bad as the Chaotix one. I hope. Limp Sync was so fast. It is in GameCube. Lip. See, I thought you meant the limbs then. Lee? E bracket? I don't want Eggman talking about feet ever again. I don't like that. Long nails do not help.
This is the ultimate.
God, I hate how this level has like no barrier around it. So you can just fall off. Eggman going through puberty. A straight up voice crack. No, come back. I need to kill you. Oh, you're dead. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Oh Shadow, why are you level 3? I want Rouge and Omega to be level 3. I'm not jumping over to kill them. There we go. Okay, that's phase 1. 4 more to go. Oh god. I'm not dealing with all the turtles.
This is the ultimate power.
Let me try and do the glitch.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. I'll take it go.
Ah! Okay, I did the glitch a bit there. And then nearly fell off.
Take it from here. This is the ultimate power.
Oh yeah, we did that last stream and it was great. The only problem with the Chaotix one is that there's that one section where it just wants you to fight it like completely off the edge where you need to shoot the cannon at it. And that's like pain. Oh, this is going a lot faster than I thought it would go. Yeah, like, there's a version in Chaotix where you have to actually use the cannon to fight enemies off the edge, and it's terrible. And I hate doing it. Oh. Even though I know Team Blast would be better for getting a better rank, I'm trying not to use it just because... Yeah, I hate the cannon as well. Just because I want to like save it until I need it, because... Yeah, like that. I probably shouldn't have done that as a Mega. Can need a long time. I probably shouldn't have done that as a Mega, so then I could get another Mega power chip, but you know. Probably should have tried to do the glitch there, but oh well.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Oh god. I should have saved it. Oh, I've got no rings now. Oh.
I'll take it from here. Chaos control.
I want red.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Shadow, please don't do that.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
I don't want to move on. Shadow just really wants to go off the edge. Here we are. They should build our team blast up. Please give me a red power orb, I need it. Imagine Ryan saying, I'll take it from here. God. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, we got the rhino trains. I love the rhino trains.
Doctor, stop this senseless fight.
You underestimated us, haven't you?
Activation test unsuccessful. Minimal resistance detected. This is only the beginning.
Oh, don't say that.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, you said that, but we're on the final phase now. Neat.
Chaos.
I'm not doing that.
This is the ultimate power.
I'll take it from here.
Them all. Annihilate. Annihilate.
No, don't attack the one you can actually hit. Omega, please don't fall to the edge. If there's anything you do today, don't do that. Why do you not fall? Oh, where his helmet's at.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, so even then, only Omega can, like, hit them. But that's how you usually deal with those guys. I hate those guys.
Don't get too excited.
Oh, thank God.
Those were the easy ones. Mission completed.
That was probably that's my main worry in the game, that stage. I don't like that boss. That boss I always feel like is gonna fuck me up. And I don't want that to happen. I'll take it from here, Mumcar. No. Okay, Sonic Heroes goes out of Mumcar, Dunban, and Dixon, who would be each type. Like, who would be speed, who would be flight, who would be power?
You'll regret this, Doctor. Even if I'm not real, I'm still the ultimate life form.
Mumcar is power. What the fuck does that mean? Even if I'm not real, Dunban is speed.
We're flying very high.
Mumcar is flight because he's a
Might
skinny.
be
It's blown away in the wind. Dixon can levitate.
Space. Did you say space?
Somehow.
Confirmed cannon's attack. Get away from the target marker. Annihilate. Annihilator. 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 Annihilator.
I'm surprised I lived, honestly. Because he looks like the Hulk Hogan. Dunban is speed because he's a slippery little salamander.
Annihilation. Fire.
Yes. Oh, do I need to do one of these? I hate these things. He smokes a lot, so maybe I'm just smoking off all his lungs and float like a balloon. That's a well-known ability of people who smoke.
Anytime now.
I'll take it from here. Come on.
Mumcar just wiggles around until he's airborne.
Come on.
These are interesting Xenoblade packs that I've never considered. No! Well, that's the second time Cheryl's fallen from space. Oh, really? Back from here?
We're flying very high. We might even be at the edge of space.
Space. Did you say space?
Space? Did you say space? Yeah, she did, Shadow. Weren't you listening?
Here it comes! Get away from the target marker!
Annihilate. Annihilate jar. Annihilate jar. Annihilate jar. Annihilate jar. Annihilate jar. Annihilate jar.
Honestly, I think that's what they're going for there.
I'll take it from here!
And then Shadow the Hedgehog gives us the brilliant line of, "This blue sky, have I seen it somewhere before?" Like, I don't know, Shadow, you fucking tell me.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Come on. Any time now.
Annihilate.
I don't want that enemy, I want the pole. Shadow. Shadow had a vendetta against that one enemy. Yeah, that one from we'll see that next game. Oh, we'll see it next game, alright. Eggman's a mother, huh? Is that what we're calling it?
Destruction for all Eggman ships.
I'll take hurrah!
No. Blue Sky Studios behind us, like Rio. No, AJ's 5. AJ 7, Sephiroth Descent. Maybe one day Sephiroth will be in an Ice Age movie. My favourite movie from them is actually Robots. I like that movie. Robots is cool. Watch Robots. I'm taking it I don't have to kill those guys. Let's see. Oh hello, it's these two. Age 8, 9 advent sloth. I hope Ice Age just turns into part of the FF7 timeline. That's what I want now. I should probably be paying attention there. So get blown out of the sky by the bullets. Descend.
Get ready to land on that giant battleship.
Since Disney bought. Oh yeah, those are owned by Disney now, aren't they? I forgot about that. So Ice Age could appear in Kingdom Hearts and therefore have a crossover with Final Fantasy VII. I hate this timeline we live in. I either hate it or love it. Kingdom Hearts 4, great. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Annihilate. 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 Annihilation.
I don't hit me with the cannons. Just doesn't use bucket, so the dreams for a reason.
Is that it?
We got him!
Target destroyed.
Omega, do your thing!
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Now's the time.
It Looks like that case is being guarded by those guys.
Chaos control!
Ice Age rhythm game. God, how did the topic get to Ice Age?
Level up!
The, I don't think I ever like really liked the Ice Age movies, even as a kid. The only ones that I really like, the only ones that like I don't know, I was weird. I remember when I watched them, I liked 2 and 4. I didn't really care about 1 or 3. And then anything after 5, I was like, no. Like the one person in the universe who likes 4. And even then, I haven't watched it since I was like 11. Maybe, I don't remember.
Come on!
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Naturally.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. I was in my old house when I watched that because I watched it on like Sky. What was the thing that was called? You could just watch random stuff on Sky, and it was like, well, it was just all there. You didn't have to wait for it. I have no idea what it's called, and what I'm saying probably doesn't help anything. What's one scene of how many are there? Are there 6 or are there like?
They just don't give up, do they? Just not
I know there's a 5th one, but is there a 6th one? It's 84. So the first one was about like them getting the kid back, and nobody likes the kid anymore. There's at least 7. The second one was about. Oh fuck! Fucking Ice Age, making me die in Sonic Heroes. 5. I think we're in the next Land Before Time. I heard, yeah, Land Before Time had like a lot of movies apparently, surprising amount. Ice Age killed Shadow confirmed. Finally. Maria, if this is what you wanted. Manny, Manny, whatever his fucking name is. The second one was about, like, the ice melting, and they were all gonna die because of the water. Ice Age 3 was the dinosaur one. 4 was the pirates. When I say this out loud, I realise why this franchise needs to be dead. And 5 was the meteor. Really, stop making me watch the Ice Age movies. 4 was the pirates. Yeah! It was the one with the pirates. That's all I remember from that. 5 is 7. Did you not know that, Sarah?
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Fire. Annihilate. Fire. Annihilate.
Yeah, it was the one with the pirate. It had a pirate monkey and everything, and then the tiger guy got like a wife or something.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
There's a reason why people hate these movies.
I'll take it from
And remember Space Chimps? Oh, I do. Yes. Pirate monkey. Yeah. That was the main villain. You wouldn't download a monkey. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, I can just kill this thing
Chaos
like this.
control!
Oh god. No, the more I remember Ice Age, the more I realise why I'd never liked it, even as a kid. Yeah, for some reason, 4 spoke to me as a kid. I was like, oh, that was alright. Ooh, stop attacking it. If you attack it, it won't come out of its shield. See, it has 1 HP left.
Mission completed.
I only watched the first Space Chimps, and the only thing I remember from that movie was that alien dude who, like, the probe landed on his house, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna use this to enslave you all," and then like he would just freeze people in place, if they disobeyed him, and apparently it wasn't possible to remove the thing on. I'm like, that's dark. E. Yeah, I got an E. Hey, Final Fortress, get to the core where Eggman is. Woo!
I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Time to attack.
Oh my gosh, Shadow had an emotion.
But this is enormous.
I wanted him to just like go into like the bit of that bit of the cannon and just get stuck in there. It fired out.
I'll take it from here.
Get to the yolk.
Annihilate.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. Joyce has never made like a joke like that, seeing how he's got Eggman.
Annihilate.
Here. Level up.
Good.
Hoorah.
Okay, for some reason this fucking enemy's programmed so then like flight doesn't hurt it, and I hate that. So then it makes you use Sonic 2 Master System had scrambled egg zone. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? But also, who the fuck cares about Sonic 2 Master System? I'm gonna say it. Hot take, I know. I do. Oh yeah? Yeah, Tails did die. And they actually did reference that in that one tweet they made. Yeah, but does Sonic 2 Master System have Honey the Cat? I didn't think so.
Those guys look pretty tough. Careful now.
Who do they think they are?
I mean, it had the Metal Sonic that no one liked. It had the Silver Sonic that no one liked. People care about the Silver Sonic. She's there somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure she. Omega, please don't die on me. No, the worst. Honestly, the worst of like the handheld Sonic games was probably, what was it called? Sonic Chaos. I hate that game. That game's so awful. I think the final boss of that game took me longer than the game itself, and that's why I hate it, because the final boss is awful. And it's like, well, if this is more than half the game, then we've got a problem here.
Annihilate. Activation ready.
I read that after I'm like on safe ground.
I'll take it from here. Hoorah.
Let's go up. Annihilate. Fire, fire.
Sonic 2 Master System was weird.
I'll take it from here.
It was weird. I thought it was like a Mega Drive sprite, something the Turtle card. Tails when he wasn't in there.
Annihilate.
Fun fact, that was actually the first game that Tails appeared in. Because that game was like released before the Sonic 2 that most people care about.
Hoorah. Hoorah.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Fire, fire.
I know there's like people who actually care about congrats on your debut, fucking die. Yeah. I know there's people who actually care about the Mega Drive version of Sonic 1 more than... Wait, did I say Mega Drive? I meant Master System version of Sonic 1 more than Mega Drive. Oh no, it's weird. I don't know when bring these games up when they talk about bad Sonic games.
Here they come.
Oh, just...
Chaos control.
Yeah.
Level up.
Naturally.
I'll take it. Hoorah. Hoorah.
Zordbot.
Annihilate. Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Had Bridge Zone. Ah, yes. Thanks, Ward. What would we do without Bridge Zone?
That was pretty close.
Target destroyed. Searching for next target.
Where would we be without the wonderful bridge zone?
Could be an omen.
I couldn't dare to think.
Shadow. What? You too, Omega? Yellow laser fired!
How do we know what colour the laser is before it actually like fires? Bruce, do you know something that we don't? Only two Sonic fans remember Bridge Zone. I know that the world map screen on Mega Master Systems, Sonic 1, Game Gear, whatever the fuck, was like referencing the Sonic movie on like a map or something. Yeah, the two exclusive zone was Bridge Zone and Jungle Zone. And I don't understand why people care. As a Sonic fan who cares about everything Sonic, I don't care. You know? And you know that when I don't care, there's no reason to care. There's an itchy butthole. I think I do remember like hating this one. I remember. I think it was the boss of Bridge Zone that I hated because I just like. I remember like trying to do like the. Like, oh, you just kill it by like just jumping on the thing, and I think for some reason Sonic would always just jump on the wrong invincibility frame, and it'd be like, oh, why are you doing this? Oh, that's not oh, that's not good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bridge Zone also had an auto-scroll stage. Why do people like that game? Game is so like, why? Not good. I mean, that's a bit harsh, I guess. It's overrated, and that's saying something. What are you doing here, Omega? What are you doing here? Why are we dead? That game's weirdly overrated, despite like who the fuck remembers it. I don't know. Apparently, what I'm learning today is that apparently I have some kind of deep hatred for Game Gear Sonic 1, and I don't understand why. Which is a fucking Full House thing, was it?
You're thinking too much,
Ah,
Shadow.
neat.
What? You too, Omega? There's someone there.
Wait, any... Wait, I need to listen. Okay.
I'll take it from here. Come on. Anytime now.
I'll take it from here.
It's really not. It's just this is so a crappy game. It's just this crappy old game that you're like, oh, it's really good. It's like, it's not. The best it is just mildly okay. Shadow. Shadow, I hate you. Please, Shadow, just let me finish the stage. I want to finish the game. Wait, which stage was it that turned into Toot Toot Sonic Warrior? Was that Green Hills zone from Sonic 2 Game Gear? I hate these games. The only good 8-bit Sonic game is Triple Trouble, because it introduced the world to Fang and Sniper.
Yellow laser fired! It's firing the red laser!
Great. Please, just let me use it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's there, Rouge. It's not quite that big chance here. Did they see the core of the laser before it fired?
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Right, I'm at the point with this, please. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Oh. Bruce is colorblind. Oh god, Shadow.
Annihilate.
Ugh.
Fire, fire, fire.
I'm so done with the story. I'm just here to like, let's just finish this. Wait, she's a bat. Yeah, she is a bat.
Omega, do your thing.
Mega do you think get hit by a cannon?
I'll take it from
Chaos
God, please tell me that still counts. If you're just gonna be floating in the air, I'm gonna like cry. Oh no, it counted.
just watch this.
Level up.
So we're dead. We've just been teaching Omega new tricks.
Annihilate.
Omega play dead, and then he just self-destructs.
Fire, fire.
Are you guys serious then? Omega sit?
Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge.
Level up.
Just spin this chill.
Witless consumer
No, 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 no. I didn't want this. Oh God, wait.
I've come all this way and still haven't found any treasure.
There was meant to be two of us.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, three of us.
Annihilate. Fire, fire,
This level's causing me distress. I don't know how I got an A rank on this level before.
fire. Annihilate charge. Annihilation.
Mega, I swear to God, if you fell off that edge. Imagine something had a 10-minute limit. It might, I think it might have a time limit actually. Sonic Adventure has a 60-minute time limit. And I want to say that Sonic Heroes probably has the same thing, but I'm not too sure. No, it doesn't. Okay. Sonic Adventure definitely has it. I know that much. Not unlike Sonic Heroes goes on forever. Oh God. There's no end to Sonic Heroes. I mean, it feels like it sometimes between now. Honestly, despite like me not playing at my best, admittedly, I feel like I'm still doing good compared to most people because people are like, "Oh, this always taking me half an hour," and I don't think we've ever gotten to the point. I think the most a level has taken us is like 13 minutes. Which, you know, still isn't great, but it's better than
Useless heaps of
half an hour. I'm not. Oh, I guess I am.
Annihilate. Fire, fire.
Woo!
Fire, fire, fire.
No, it took me. It was bingo fucking. Yeah, that one's quite bad.
Weapon ready.
If I remember, I don't want to use Team Blast yet.
Annihilate charge. 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 Annihilate.
Honestly, the casino levels aren't that fun, in my opinion. As I've gotten over, the more I realised that some of these levels just aren't that fun. I don't know why. What? I swear I liked this game more as a kid, but now I'm just like, I only like it more for nostalgia's sake. But yeah, I still enjoy it. I'm enjoying this. I can at least take satisfaction in the fact that I'm better at this game than like 99% of the human race. Oh great, that just gave me that anyway, so I could have used that. Excellent. Oh, I'm not dealing with you.
I'll take it from here.
chaos control.
All right.
No, who's been able to I can't get up. I think technically you can get to it with every character, but Team Chaotix is like the intended character. I'm not moving on till I get Team Blast going.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
They're doing the glitch.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
There we go.
Annihilate.
Right, I'm good now. I can carry on.
Annihilation.
Here they
Because I'm not fighting these guys.
Chaos control.
I take it buzz. Oh, thank God they gave me a team boss. I don't have to stay there and do the glitch. Are we done? No? 3 of you?
Chaos control.
Oh, this is enough to level up everyone. Wonderful. Okay, we got 3 shots at this. I think this is the final stretch. She says, hoping.
Incoming. Yellow laser. Incoming. Red laser.
God, those enemies suck.
Just watch this.
How do they know what color the laser is before it fires? Like, that's an actual good question.
What a waste.
Total of 12 lasers. Better stay frosty.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They read the strategy guide. Shh, no! You! I wanna get Shadow the Hedgehog, kill him, and kill him again. For the amount of times he wants to live up to his legacy of falling off from great heights of stuff. I want a compilation of every time Shadow fell off this game. Hey, no. If I get game over, oh no! If we die one more time, it is game over. If we do that, I'm probably gonna end the stream and we'll continue this next time because I'm done.
If you want to conquer the world, you need something.
I'm not doing the last 10 minutes again. I'm so done. I'm so done. Because Shadow the fucking Hedgehog really likes to fall off stages. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna. I don't know what the timing for that last. Shadow, no!
What a waste.
Better stay frosty.
This level should have been done like a while ago. Wait. Okay. Why is this platform so big? Like, this could be a boss arena. That would be a cool boss arena, and it never is. Okay.
What's wrong with me?
Right, we can beat this. Even if we die too. Yeah, I did. I don't know how I did that, but oh god, jumped over the laser. Right. We'll probably get a game over into Egg Emperor, and that's fine because we can just restart at Egg Emperor. Thank God for that.
Okay, no more games.
Tell me about it.
The end of the line, Doctor.
Enough of this. Shadow. Root. Omega. Time to meet your fate.
You only made one of them.
I'll show you what real evil is.
I love Egg Emperor. Even if the fight is so bullshit. No, Shadow. Wrong thing. Please hold me attack. right thing. Yeah, I can move. Ugh.
That robot will charge us once there's enough distance. Be sure not to get left behind.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. This actually might be easier than the Team Chaotix version. Shadow is already meeting this maker. I mean, yeah.
Chaos control.
It's met him several times. I mean, yeah, true. Okay. How can he speak when there's... Oh, just run me over if I don't, yeah. How can he speak when he's frozen?
Eggman's robot must be eliminated. I won't go down that easy.
You know, I don't care about the speed upgrade because it's honestly not important. Shadow, I hate you so much. When did we get lives?
Real evil is.
When did I get lives? Oh well.
Let's go.
You know, ever since he fell at the end of SA2, he had an obsession with it. We don't know why. We're trying to make him stop, but he just won't. I wonder if we can one-cycle this. That'd be cool. Imagine one-cycling Egg Emperor. That'd be pretty cool, honestly. That's not possible.
Chaos control.
Oh. I'm not sure if technically using Omega would be better for that, but I know how to do it with Rouge, and I'm just more comfortable with Rouge. Don't take that. I'm so tired. Help. He really is. He's hyper-fixated and death. He's like falling. Neat. That, I should have gotten that. Can you tell I'm tired? I don't. Okay, Omega's level 3. You know, I really should have gotten Rouge level 3, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. He was very tired. And Eggman's dead gonna die. This doesn't kill him. There are better fire effects than number 9. Yeah. Oh, look at him. I love the state he's like, we freeze him in. He's like actually just falling over. There we go.
All right.
At least it'll be easier next stream when it's Team Sonic. Is that an A rank? Give me an A rank.
Thanks for the treasure, Doc.
A. I believe that officially makes it bedtime.
Eggman target completely destroyed.
Now let's find that secret treasure.
Oh yeah, we've been here for treasure. Oh no. Turns out, Shadow's a clone. Oops.
Prepare to destroy immediate area.
Hey, this looks like my friend. Let me destroy it all.
Did I ever tell
Imagine
you
finding
Shadow is a
Genova.
robot?
This is all Sephiroth.
Oh,
Honestly, these pods could be in like the reactor area in Mount Nebel. Why does Omega know so much about cloning?
All this fun
See, look at him. He's even standing over the edge. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fall off this in a sec.
irritating ephemeral here.
Some things never change.
What are you saying? What else is a famous president supposed to do?
Oh, this we can enjoy. This machine now. Would it be pro gamer? Wouldn't it be a programmer mode if I just died in this cutscene? But yeah, why if I just trip off this edge like I'd be doing the whole game? Enemy game designer. Enemy designer. Enemy programmers. Are these like targets Sega has? It's like, oh, these are enemies. This is a hit list. And then they realize they accidentally put their hit list in the Sonic Heroes credit. Minecraft? Maybe. With other people up for it, and then yeah. Wave Master Inc. I want a name that cool. Sonic Heroes, we can, this machine, follow me, Team Chaotix. From the Nelsons, what I'm made of. Gotta be surrounded Pro Logic 2. Nelson. Recording Studio Uni. Okay. John St. John, Dean Briscoe. Render Rare. ADX. Solfec TM. Sega Corporation. Yeah, these people. I love these people. If I say I love these people, do you think they'll give me a free copy of the next Sonic game? Test department. I thought they said OC department then. QC department. Oh no, because the quality assurance team. Special thanks. Why do these people get thanked? Line 6. Try another story. No. Not now, at least. Eventually. How about no? Yeah, game. It's 11 at night. I'm not just starting another story now. Took me 3 hours last time. Ah, cool. Alright, I'm gonna end stream there. Thank you all for joining. Next time we play this game, we'll do Team Sonic. And that'll be easier. And I won't be as sick of it by the end of it, I hope. Cool. As always, this will be uploaded on YouTube in like 2 days. Hopefully. Hey, thanks for the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. And I'll see you all whenever I stream again. See ya.